Hey, happy birthday. 65, huh? That's great. Have a great day, and see you soon.
I just remember when we would go out to the house in Mount Washington, and Pat, whenever we'd get together, I loved to play basketball, and every time I'd say, Pat, let's go shoot some baskets, he always wanted to go to this house, and the girl's name was Lucian Bone. Those are just fond memories of going over there and shooting baskets, and Pat would never shoot with me. He'd just kind of stand around and look at Lucian. Or when we would go across the street to the house across the street from Lucian's, and we would blow up sailboats with cherry bombs. He had a friend over there that had motorboats, and we'd blow up these cherry bombs. Or when we would go up to Uncle Al's and cut his grass, and they'd always leave me alone with Uncle Al.
Chico's, his pants were always too big for me.
Happy birthday, Pat. It's Maury, and I got here first, and it's not too bad, and you're going to live through it.
My best story of Pat is he's the first grandchild, and he came into town when he was about 9 months old, and everybody gathered at the house, and we all went to see him walk. So we cleared everything off the dining room table, and he'd walk from one end to the other, and we'd all applaud and grab and kiss him. That's the beginning of Patrick.
Patrick, I'm sorry I never knew you when you were 9 months old, but I've heard so much about you. But my best memory of you is when you were so gracious and consented to take that Lincoln Continental off of my hands. And I'll never forget you for that. But happy birthday, Pat.
Hey Pat, I want to wish you happy birthday, and I want to tell you my best memory of you was when I was talking to the Kenyon coach about your son and how good he was and athletic, and then the Kenyon coach saw you, and I had to tell him your son was adopted so that he would take him.
Sue and Marge looked an awful lot alike, or still do, but I guess from the back, he really had a problem telling them apart, and I'll never get over the fact of him walking up behind my wife and starting kind of affectionately patting her on the butt, and swears to this day he thought it was Marge, but you know, you'll have to ask him more about that. And but I think of all the memories I have, one of the fondest is a gift that I gave him many years ago, and that I gave him the gift of Willie Nelson music, and to this very day I can't listen to Willie Nelson sing Stardust without thinking of Pat, and how proud I am that I had those moments to share with him. Happy birthday.
Patrick, I don't know if you remember this, but the first day I met you in the 3rd grade at Guardian Angel, your name was Ace. Ace Donovan, and you had that goofy hat you used to wear, and of course my brother stole it from you, and that was our started the whole problem of Dell versus me and you through the years. You got your hat back, I think, that day, but that's the first day I met you. Another thing is with Dell again, the day he tried to crucify you. I think you remember that, when he had me tied to the flagpole, and Teddy Von Hart tied to the swing set, and
You're putting this on camera?
And they were gonna crucify you, and they had the 2x4 across your back, and I broke loose from the flagpole and got a gun. And I should have shot Dell, but I didn't. But that's another story. But we did survive that one too. Some other
wonderful memories.
Some other things. Revenge of the Nerds was one of our best deals. Remember that? One year at the Coldstream Invitational, we lost every bet, and you snuck out to the parking lot without paying a cent. Remember that? And the next year we won every bet. We got it back. The Revenge of the Nerds. That was fun. And there's other things I can't say on the tape that I'd like to, but I can't. Happy birthday. Many more.
Have a great day. Many more.
Ace, you were Ace Donovan, then you were Chico Donovan, and now you know what you are. Touches. So, happy birthday.
to you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Pat.
Dear Patrick Douches.
Dear Pearl.
Dear Chico.
Dear Bubby.
Happy birthday to you. See you, buddy.
There you go. Happy birthday, Pop Pop. Right, Claire? Happy birthday, Pop Pop.
Say happy birthday, Pop Pop. No.